Hi there, it's Grandma, and I have a story today. It's such a beautiful day that Grandma's outside on her deck, and I thought I'd read out here today. I have a story today called Presenting Tallulah, and it's by Tori Spelling. Your moms might remember Tori Spelling was an actress back in the day. Right. Presenting Tallulah. Tallulah was not supposed to get dirty or talk loudly or make a mess. You're not that kind of girl, everybody said. Tallulah was not allowed to wear jeans to school, or keep her hair down the way she wanted, or wear sneakers that all the other kids wore. You're not like all the other kids, said her mother. Tallulah was not allowed to bring a sandwich for lunch or carry a backpack or walk to school. Tallulah, you have everything a little girl could ever want, and that's what makes you different, said her father. Tallulah did not want to be different. At school, Tallulah wanted to build a clay mountain where tiny people lived, or draw a purple moose jumping through a circus hoop, or crawl into a pretend rocket ship and fly to outer space. You'll get dirty. You'll ruin your dress. You don't fit in, said her classmates. When lunchtime came, one of the boys in the cafeteria spilled his milk on purpose. A girl dumped her potato chips on someone else's head. But when Tallulah started to throw her smoked salmon sushi roll, the teacher stopped her. I'm surprised at you. Girls like you don't throw food, said the teacher. Outside on the playground, things got worse. You can't climb trees with us. You can't dig for treasure with us. Look at your big sash. You look like a fancy gift wrapped box. No one wants to play with a box. Why not? Don't you guys like presents? Tallulah turned around to see who was talking. It was the new boy in school, Max. Thank you for sticking up for me, said Tallulah. I know what it's like to feel a little bit Max stopped in the middle of his sentence. There was commotion around the fish pond. They ran over to see what was going on. Tallulah saw a tiny wet puppy floating on a log. It looked stuck and scared. We have to help it, said Tallulah. We can't go in there. The fish pond is disgusting, said one of the kids. It's an ugly puppy anyway, said another. It looks like a rat, said somebody else. All the kids ran off except Tallulah and Max. I don't think it can swim, said Max. Neither can I, said Tallulah. Then she had an idea. She reached to her sash and pulled, and the big, hideous bow came undone. Tallulah threw one end of the sash as hard as she could. It landed right next to the puppy. The puppy grabbed the ribbon in its teeth. Tallulah pulled. Her perfect hair got messed up. And pulled. Her dressy shoes got soaking wet. And pulled. Mud splashed on her fancy dress. You're a big mess, said Max, but he was smiling. That's the kind of girl I really am, said Tallulah, and she pulled that puppy right up into her onto dry land. Tallulah dried the puppy off and named her Mimi. And brought her home. At home, nobody was happy to see the little pug puppy. Dogs are dirty, said her mother. Dogs smell bad, said her father. Dogs are messy, said the housekeeper. Tallulah took a deep breath. She had something to say. She waited until everyone was looking at her. At home, everybody tells me I can't do things because of who I am. At school, everybody tells me I can't play with them because of who I am. But this is who I really am. I like to wear jeans and build clay mountains and rescue dogs, even if they're funny looking. So please, can I keep Mimi? And so the puppy stayed. Mimi was dirty, but Tallulah cleaned up after her. Mimi was stinky, but Tallulah always bathed her. And sometimes Tallulah got dirty and messy herself. And sometimes everybody needed an extra bath. They may have been a little bit different, but Tallulah and Max and Mimi were happy, just the way they were. The end. So it sounded like everybody was telling Tallulah what she couldn't do and what kind of person she was, but she knew who she really was, and she liked rescuing dogs and naming them Mimi. All right, I hope you enjoyed the story. Grandma loves you.